That's a good question. I love the one when Sam was dead. The speech over the bed. I love the one about torturing people in hell. Torturing people in hell. Those are probably those are two.
Basically, any scene that I'm crying like a little baby.
The more miserable Dean is, the more I'm like, yeah, I feel like those two probably stick out to me as, the reason they stick out is because, funny enough, those are probably, even though one I was dead, those are probably the two most stressful scenes that I've had to do. Because when you're doing a scene like that and somebody's doing a killer job and it's a great scene and they've knocked it out of the park, you don't want to mess up. You don't want to and you can act for 1,000 years and you'll flub a line every now and again. You'll do something, your phone will, or something will happen. So you're just sitting there going I remember trying to hold the bed. God? Rob? I remember trying to stay as still as possible, and I was trying to hold my breath because I knew he was in a mode where he was seeing his brother dead, and kind of getting torn apart. And I remember trying so hard not to move, and then you're sort of sitting there, you're like, oh crap. And Kim Manners had locked the set up and had asked everybody to, go take a break if you didn't have to be there. So I remember those being stressful for me, which is funny because you just want to make sure that you let them do their best work. Most of the time I don't care. We're always horsing around and all that. So.
I'd have to say when he played Satan in a white suit. And I was a little upset with him about it too, because it was an episode that was basically all Dean. In fact, it was Dean and Dean.
I was in Maui.
You were in Maui while I was trying to do a scene with my stunt double, who was most certainly not an actor, but was much better than the actor that they hired to come and read lines opposite me and be the other Dean when I was being the.
How do you think I feel?
So anyway, he's off in Hawaii enjoying his time, and I'm on set stressing out and doing filling one of the taller orders I've had in a long time. And then he flies back in, he's all rested and tan, and then he just knocks this scene out of the park as Lucifer, and I'm like, great, all that work, and you're the one they're gonna remember. But I had to give it to him. It was an awesome scene.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.